Good afternoon, everybody. Come on in and say hi. I hope you're all doing well today. I am going to pull the live up so that I can see your comments. So please come in and say hello when you get here. I hope you're doing well. Everybody's staying inside and keeping themselves protected. All right, let's see. Do we have a live? We do. Look at that. And guess what? I got my landscape back. I can now record in landscape again. I don't know what happened, but they changed some stuff on Facebook apparently overnight, and now I got landscape, of course, on the last day of my 7 days, right? So let me get some stuff up here. I am so happy to have you joining me. Today is day 7 of my 7 days of lives. We're going to finish this up with a patriotic truck. We talked about that earlier in the week when we first started. Let's see what else. I think that's everything. All right. If you wouldn't mind spreading the love, letting your friends know we're here. Maybe they want to come and watch. I would really appreciate that. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Dawn, and this is Wreath Decor by Dawn. All right, let me move this out of the way so I can see your comments. So I hope you all are doing good this morning, or this afternoon now, right? All right, so let me show you what we're going to be doing. We're going to be working on this little pickup truck here that I got from Hobby Lobby. I don't think they have their 4th of July or patriotic stuff on sale yet, but they will soon. I used the coupon to get this. So all I did was, it's pretty good size too. It's a 14, yeah, it's a 14 by 6 inch truck. So it's good size for a table decoration. Hey Lee, how are you? So I did some spray foam inside here, just that spray gap foam. Filled that in. There's a little bit of a glare. Let me turn it this way so you can see it. Just sprayed a little bit in there, and of course it foamed up, or it expands up, and use that for putting the florals in instead of using the green floral squares. So we're going to do that. And I have a whole bunch of stuff. Let me turn my camera so you can see it all over here. So I've got some greenery, I've got some flowers, and I've got some patriotic picks that we're going to use. So as we go through those, I'll show them to you. And then we might make a little bow at the end. So I'm going to put you down so you can see. Hopefully that's a good shot. Let me make sure I can get your comments over here. There we go. Thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that as well. All right, so I will go back at the end if I have any open spots, and I will put moss in to cover up this foam. But right now I don't want to cover it up, because if you glue that moss to it, it's kind of hard to get through the picks through that glue once it sets. So I don't want to do that. But I'm going to start with some boxwood. And I got these at Sims Pottery. They're just little picks. It comes, I think it's 6 to a pack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 6 to a pack. So I'm going to be using those. And I'm just going to fill in some of the spots around the sides. Not too many. I don't want to do too many of each, because even though it's a nice sized truck, the area we're working with isn't that big. So I don't want to overcrowd it. But I'm going to cut these off, and I'm just using my big wire cutters. And then I have my glue pot set up over here, and I also have my pick machine out just in case I need it. Hopefully we won't need it, but just in case, I went ahead and brought it out. So these are just the little boxwood picks. I'm gonna put some glue in there. I think I need to put some glue in my pot. And we're just going to stick it down in there and let it flow over the side. Good morning or good afternoon. It is very cute truck. I just love this truck. They only had one when I went the last time. Of course, that was before everything closed. So I'm hoping when they reopen, we'll be able to get more. I'm going to throw some glue sticks in my pot here because I use Gorilla Glue, so I'm just throwing some glue sticks in. So I'm just dabbing that in the glue, getting a good amount of glue on there, and then we're just gonna stab it into that foam. And I love using this foam. I have a bunch of things on my dining room table now that I've sprayed. Hey Sue, I saw the part of your live. I had to get ready for this one. But I will go back and watch the rest of it when I'm done here. And I'm just kind of doing like the four corners for now. Making sure it's not too tall. If it is, just push it down. So what have you all got going on today? Anything exciting going on in your home? I know we all can't go anywhere, so... Although I did go to the grocery store yesterday, and my entertainment was driving through the car wash for something to do. And my car needed it, too. You're having trouble hearing me? My volume is all the way up. Let me double check. Yep, it's all the way up. What are you listening to me on? You might have to go out and come back in and see if that'll work. I'm not sure. It's just spray foam, the spray gap foam that you buy. They use it for like filling gaps around your house, around the plumbing and electrical spots in your home. So it's just a spray foam. You can get it at Walmart or at any of the home improvement stores in the insulation section. I think that's all I'm going to put in of that, and I'll wait and see if I need any more. I want to add, I have another bunch, but it's a longer one, and I don't think I want to use that just yet. We'll see if I have to fill anything in. Let's use some... I'll put that in last. I'm trying to decide what I want to put in next. I have got some carnations. I've got some roses. And then, of course, all of the picks. So let me try a couple of the carnations and roses. I'm going to mix them up. Not too many, just a couple. We'll start with one of each and see how that goes. And basically doing this, you just do what looks good to you. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no right or wrong way to do it. I think I'm going to leave some of these little wispy things on here too. So let me try that. And then I've got some roses. These flowers came from Hobby Lobby. Cannot wait for them to open back up. And I'm cutting them at different lengths, or trying to anyway. Don't want everything to be the same height. Red, white, blue, red, white, blue. Let's try those. And I got a couple of extra. Let me check your comments here. Whoops. I lost you for a second. I'll have to get back to you on the couch. Yeah, it's free. I don't know who that is or what they're talking about, but I think it's somebody just goofing around. Yeah. That's funny. I was just talking about that yesterday, that I hadn't had any trolls. All right. Just gonna put these in here. And if y'all have any problems seeing, let me know and I'll try to adjust. At least I'm able to work in landscape mode today, which is good. Because I haven't been able to for about 2 weeks now. But I noticed Facebook made some changes. Even though there wasn't an update, they made some changes. I noticed on my business page there was something different. I love this truck too. It is super cute. I wish they'd have had more when I bought it. They only had one at the time. Oh, let's see, we'll put the blue one over here. I'm just going to stick this in and see how long I want to cut it. Some of my stems are a little long. So I hope you guys enjoyed my 7 days of lives. Today's our last one. I was thinking that I might try another 7 days, but do it on YouTube, since I want to build my YouTube channel up. But I think I'm going to have to take a little bit of a break, a day or two in between, because I did not paint the truck. I got this truck from Hobby Lobby. It was in their Patriotic section. Alright, so we've got one of each color rose and one of each color carnation. And I have extras if I need them, but I'm just spreading everything out for the moment. I don't want to get it too full of florals until I know what all I'm going to put in it. Let me bend this one a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to put a little more greenery in. So I'm going to try some of this eucalyptus. And I'm just cutting off pieces to put in there. The truck came from Hobby Lobby. Hello from North Carolina. I'm in North Carolina. Just bending over where I cut that so that it doesn't poke anybody. So it's been a busy week here. I've got all my pictures now that I've got to get taken and everything I made this week listed. So if you didn't see any of what we did earlier in the week, you can still check that out on my page. I'm going to be posting those videos over to YouTube today as well. At least I hope I can get them over there if I have time. And that way y'all can see what we did. I made a patriotic tobacco basket the first day. The second day I made a dog wreath. And then we did a beach wreath. Yesterday we did a welcome, black and white plaid welcome wreath. We also did a summertime You Are My Sunshine wreath. And today we're doing this basket, or this truck. So I've got some of this just hanging off of the sides here. It's a little bit of a eucalyptus here that I'm using. I'm going to get 1 or 2 pieces to stand up in the center, and then we'll finish putting some more flowers in, and then we'll put some picks in. And then maybe we'll add a little bow to the side. Not sure. I made one, but it was too big, so now we'll have to make a different one. So I'm going to put a couple of these right here in the center. I'm going to try not to have it too high because I'm going to put the picks in, and some of those picks are going to be tall. Plus we have a little American flag I want to put in there. I think I cut that one too small. We'll see. Let me do another. I'll just do another red. Trying to decide what colors I want to put in there. I think I'm going to put another white one in. I like these white ones. They've got little flowers on the sides of them too. You guys working on anything today? One more blue, and then I think we're done with these. And I think I'm going to do a blue rose. Let's do a blue rose. All right, let's get rid of these. Okay, there we go. So there's the flowers. And we'll fill in some of these empty spots. I'm going to try and work this in with that greenery. There we go. Trying to pull these flowers out so they can be seen because we're still going to put some greenery and some picks in here. There we go. That spreads them out a little bit. Welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I really enjoyed having y'all with me this week. It's the first time I've done one of these little marathons. Alright, so we'll finish off this. This is hops that I got from Sims. So I'm just going to put a couple of these in. Go. Thank you. That's just going to give it a little height and a different texture there. We got one more. And most of this is just leftovers from some of the other projects I've done. So it's not anything you have to go out and get. Use what you have, which is what we're all trying to do right now, right? Because we can't go and get anything unless we order it online. And I think I want another one of these eucalyptus over here. There we go. That works. That's what I needed. But I still have this hole right here. Let's see. I'll leave it because I'll probably put in those picks and fill that in. Nope, I'm going to use this. Change my mind. There we go. All right. That works for me for now. So there we go. You can see there's the back. Both sides. So we still can see the truck really good. All right, so now we're going to use some of these picks. Some of them are, well, I don't need my pen. Some are a little longer than others, so let's see what we can do with those. So I have these little ball picks. They have stars on them, balls, different colored, or red, white, and blue patriotic. So we've got those. Different ones, different sizes. We've got some of these little curly cues that I got from Sims. So you can spread these out. I have some glittered stars. We've got these with these little accordion type picks. I have this little Uncle Sam hat and the stars, so we are definitely using this one. And I am going to definitely use some of these balls. I will cut these off. These came from Old Time Pottery. I'm cutting them off long so that I have plenty to work with. And then these other picks, a lot of them came from AC Moore, which is now closed, so which makes me really sad because I used to love going there. They are really cute. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Alright, so we are definitely using these 3 picks. I know that. Then I have these bigger ones, which might be... They look like they might be too big, but we will see, because I won't glue these in until I know for sure. I'm going to lift you guys up a little more, though. Hold on. Because some of these are going to be taller, and you want to be able to see the whole thing, so... Alright, trying to get these doggone tags off of them. Alright, I really like this one because it looks like fireworks. I was hoping I had some of those that look like little rockets that look like they're getting ready to shoot up into the air. but I didn't. I thought I had them. If I do, I don't know where they're at, but these are really tall, so I'm just going to stick this down in here and see what it would look like. Because we want some height in here. Let me move this so you can see better. There we go. So that's kind of tall, so I'd have to cut some of that off. That's better. Much better. So that gives us a little bit of height. And it still kind of looks like fireworks shooting out. So we will leave that in there. I'm not gluing any of these just yet. Let me move over here so you guys can see better. Trying to watch on the screen what you're seeing so I can keep it in frame for you. Alright, and this one I'm going to put, this doesn't look like it would have to be cut. Gotta watch where that glue is because you can't get through that glue. Got that one there. Trying to get to the foam. There we go. And this way too, if I don't like something, I can take it out. So I already know all my flowers and greenery are glued in, so it's just my picks I have to go back and glue. So those are easier because you can just pull those out, glue them back in. I don't think I'm going to use this star now that we're here, but I might use some of these glitter ones. Maybe one or two, I don't know. But I like this curly Q thing too. So I might add this. Trying to move some of these up because they're wired so you can position them however you want them. So I'm trying to spread them out. And this came from Sims as well. And for those that don't know, Sims is a wholesale here in North Carolina. They have one in Georgia. But you do have to have a resale license to use them. But picks and things like this you can also get at places like Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and then you can get them online at the craft stores like Craft Outlet, the Wreath Shop, Deco Exchange, things like that. Alright, so I've spread these out. Now, it's definitely going to be too long. I already know that. But I want to see how long I need to cut. Thinking maybe I could work it in with this other one. Make it look like it's all part of one. I'm going to try that. Yeah. See how that looks? It all looks like it's one. Let me turn it around. And then I can work these curly cues around these other things. Whoops. Alright, one of them's stuck here. Let me undo it. There we go. Alright, so then you could move these so that they are worked in with the other arrangement. There. So it all looks like it's part of one piece now. I like that. Alright, so I'll leave that one. Alright, these are just too big. But I do like these little curlies. So I might take those off. But before I do that, let me see if any of these would work. Let me make sure I'm not missing any comments. You like it the way it is? Yeah. Yeah, I'm almost done. I don't think I'm going to add too much more. The only thing I would have to do is go around and put moss in around the bottom and in the front, because if you look in the cab of the truck, you can see the foam. So I will have to put some moss in there to cover that up. But I like these little stars right here, but I do want some of those curly cues, and I think that's where I would put those. And I do have an American flag I'm going to put in here. I'm just not done yet. I think I'm going to use these. So I'm going to take these out. You can usually grab them and pull them right out. Other times you might have to pull the paper off to get them out, but see, they slide right out. There we go. And then that we'll use on something else. Now for this, I might have to use my pick machine. I'm trying to straighten out this wire here. So if you haven't caught any of the other lives that I did this week, you can catch those on my Facebook page and see the other 6 projects that we did. I will also be posting them on my YouTube channel, hopefully this evening, because there's 7 days worth, so I have to get them all put up. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Alright, so I'm going to put these little curly cues in, and then I think we'll be done. Put the flag in, and then we'll see if we need a bow. A little tiny one. Put that there. And I'm going to put a red one here. Yeah, I definitely am going to have to use my pick machine. I'm trying to pull them out. Not too much, but just enough. So I'm going to pull my machine over here just in case y'all don't have one or haven't seen one. It's kind of heavy. So this is the pick machine. And it has these steel floral picks in here to help you get, put things into your foam. So this is mine. I got mine on the Facebook Marketplace for $60. These things normally sell for, what, $200, over $200 in the store. My husband cleaned it up for me. It was a young man's grandmother's, and he sold it. So I got a really good deal on it. My husband oiled it up, cleaned it up for me, and it works like a charm. So we pull it forward, put my pick in there, lay it on top of that steel pick, and then this crimps that pick around my stem. Well, not tight enough, apparently. Alright, let's try that again. I guess I didn't push down hard enough. Alright, let's get that in there. Watch your fingers. There we go. And then you stick that in the glue and then stick it into the foam. And it keeps, because the stem on this is really thin wire. So it'll bend when you try to poke it in the foam. So this steel pick just kind of helps. And I keep pushing it off. There it goes. I'm going to take it and wrap it around that. Because it is really thin wire. And these picks are sharp, so be careful when you work with them. There it goes. There, that'll keep it from sliding off till I can get it in there. There we go. That's what they call a blooper. Alright, so let's get this in here. And then push down. I'm going to use my pliers. There we go. So there's that one. Let's try a blue one on the other side. Gotta push down really good on that. And then I'm just gonna grab it and pull it over, and that'll keep it from coming out. Once I glue it in, it's not going anywhere anyway, but there. I just want to make sure it stays put. Because I would hate for someone to be fluffing this out and for that to come off. There's that. And those I am gluing in. It's just one less thing I'll have to glue in later. Alright, one more, and then we will put the flag on and see if we need a bow or not. So I thank you all so much for joining me this week. I've had a blast doing these lives for you. We've picked up quite a few new followers as well, and I appreciate that and welcome you all to my page. I do my regular live on Wednesday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern. So I will be on tomorrow night, and I hope you all come and watch. I think I'm going to be doing a ladybug wreath tomorrow night. Almost dropped that on my arm. That would not have been fun. Hot glue and my arm does not mix. There we go. And then you can shape these little curly cues any way you want them. Let's get this out of the way. And I think we're going to put the flag, let's see what side, which is the better looking side here. Well, we have an opening right here, so let's first off, I'm going to put another carnation in there to fill that spot. I'm going to use, I guess it doesn't really matter because no matter what color I use, it's all going to be next to each other. Hey Ty, how are you? I just happened to look up and see your name pop up there. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do appreciate you all hanging out with me all week and sharing my lives and all of your nice comments. I've had so many sweet comments this week. I appreciate that. Alright, that fills in that little hole that we had there. Alright, and I think, so when we put it on a table, I think this is the better side over here on this side. So having it face this way. The reason I say that is if you look on this side where they painted it, they got, you know, there's a little paint there. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's hand painted, I'm sure, so. But let me get this pick out of the way so I don't cut myself on that. So I want to put my flag in here, and I've just got this little flag. You can get these in a package of, I think, 4 at Walmart has them. We don't need the sticker on the back. This one actually came from AC Moore, but they do have them at Walmart. Don't need to leave the sticker on there. And this one has a little gold stick, whereas the ones at Walmart just have a little wooden stick. And I'm going to take this and just poke it right down through here. I'm not gluing it yet. I will go back and glue all of these picks that I haven't glued in yet. And make sure that they are secure so when this gets purchased, it will be ready to go and well protected, and everything is in its place. Nothing will come out. That foam doesn't want that. So there's that. So I don't know if we need like a little bow on it anywhere. Originally, I was going to put one right here next to the door, but I don't think it needs one, do you? Let me move you, hold on. Don't get seasick on me. I'm trying to bring you down so you can see a better angle of it. So there's our truck. I don't think it needs a bow, to be honest with you. But if someone wanted one, I could always add a little one. So then the only other thing I have to do is I have to go through here and make sure that anywhere that you might be able to see that foam, that I put some moss in there. And then that'll cover up that foam. And I will definitely have to go through and do it on the front because we don't want to see that. Yeah, I don't think I need a bow either. I really don't think it needs one. I think anything would be too big. If I had small, you know, thin ribbon, that would be different. But I don't, so move these curly cues up some more so they stand up nice and pretty. Got this one wrapped around. There we go. They have very thin wire in them, so yeah, I don't think it needs a bow either. I don't think I'm going to add one, but if someone requested it, I would add it for them. But it just, I think the ribbons, the 1.5, I think 1.5 would still be too big for it. So that is it for today. I really appreciate you guys watching. Let me move you again. Hold on. Hi. I'm so glad I got landscape mode working again. Yay! That was just, everybody hated the other view because they couldn't see, and I hated it for them, but I couldn't do anything about it. So, but here's our truck. Let me hold it up for you. Go this way. Can you just see that driving down the road? That flag waving in the wind? I think that's going to be cute. Very, very cute. I might add a little more greenery in here in some places, but thank you so much. And I will take a better picture of it with better lighting and post that along with all the wreaths and that I've done. I will do like a little collage of everything that we did this week. Whoops. And post that so you can see all the projects side by side. Let me push that back in. I hit one of those out. I don't want it to come out. Sorry. Playing with the pick machine. So thank you all so much for joining me. I appreciate it very much. Please come back tomorrow night. Watch me on my regular live, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on this same page. For everyone who is new, welcome. And I appreciate you joining me this week. You guys have been great. You've given me a lot of support this week, and I appreciate that so much. So have a great rest of your day. Enjoy it. Stay in, stay safe, and this will all be over soon. Have a great day, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.